today is kind of like dope and like traumatic, I guess, as a black man. Because my last experience with, with a pet, because I never owned a dog, right? I've had cats, right? But my last experience, or the last time that us as black people, whenever we get publicized about dogs or we affiliated with dogs, it's been bad.
Yeah.
So whenever Gary was talking about you, or we got a guy that, that deals with dogs coming on the show, I'm like, please, we don't need another Mike Vick. We don't need another Mike Vick.
He was expecting your boy Homicide to come in here, which is a dog, everybody, which is a dog.
And I didn't know what to expect, so I'm like, but walking into a cute little situation. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you walked in here and you saw a little puppy, you'd be like, oh my god, like how Oseo was, like when he was at your house.
I thought I was gonna walk in here, the big ass pit bull would have just been sitting right here. That would have brought him though.
He don't bite.
Yo, by the way, what's up with you dog owners? He don't bite line. What's up with that?
I mean,
damn well they bite.
Them niggas be biting.
I tell them they bite, but hey, because they'll steal your dog. So.
And exactly, and another thing that's like kind of scary with dogs too is that like a lot of people who don't encounter with pets, they don't really know how they communicate. Because some dogs, some like big ass dogs, no matter how big they are, they'll just come and just sniff you. But that's them talking to you.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
And like the dogs, they're nervous. You know what I'm saying? If you 5 foot, you're 5 foot over something that's 1 foot off the ground. Like they're looking up at you like you're a giant.
That's true.
And you going down to reach over to like do that.
Yeah, that's like fucking
if they
Thanos,
can sense your fear,
Thanos.
they're gonna they can sense you fear. They can sense your fear, and they're like a mean dog. You don't got to deal with that with bullies. That's why I like bullies. But the dogs that do bite, that's why they bite. They're doing it out of fear. Sure. And then once they smell
never thought about it like that.
Yeah. A dog can be your bodyguard and your wingman.
But see, like, so with the bullies, right? When you see them, they're like the turns. They're not guard dogs.
Okay.
Like they look like they're gonna stop something, but real talk, they'll run. Like
they're sweethearts.
They scared. They'll look like, all right, like if a girl's walking a bully down the street, people will walk on the other side of the street.
That's a fact.
Because they're just like, oh, no.
Bro, freaking looking like a Hulk
Not realizing that
for real.
This dog won't even hurt a fly. Like, the dog really soft.
They look like WWE superstars to me. Welcome to another episode of These Are the Aesthetics. I go by the name of Cheech, a.k.a. I'm not buying you a dog, a.k.a. Thanks for supporting the show, a.k.a. it's my birthday week, month, year.
Scorpio season.
You know what I mean? Scorpio season.
My birthday last week.
Word. You know what the fuck it is,
horny
man. What's up?
motherfuckers.
Call us horny. I call us real. One thing about Scorpios, we gonna tell you what the fuck it is. We not gonna lie to you.
We telling you what everybody else thinking.
Yeah, but we gonna speak our mind. God damn it.
Man, I go by the name of Gary, a.k.a. In Gary We Trust, a.k.a. Black Business Supporter, a.k.a. Your Favorite Hypebeast.
Okay.
Of course, man. And we have a special guest, or some special guests.
Yeah. Hey, not too much on this guy right there. That's my guy.
Special guest?
Yeah, and the new co-host of the podcast.
This man, Chi, trying to get me fired just to get some extra pussy. Crazy. Allegedly. Anyway, I would like to introduce someone who I actually went to high school with, and we actually reconnected damn near over 10 years later.
Yeah, right.
And I saw him.
Pet store, right?
No, it was at Publix. I literally saw you.
Well, no, I was coming out the pet store. You was going out Publix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a pet store.
Big ass plaza. So I saw this man. I'm like, hey, yo, bro, we should come on the show. And he literally, and a couple months later, we here. Hard man to track, but he's here. We got the homie
man.
Nate, aka NMG Bullies.
Yes, sir. We in the building.
Yeah, man. You have any extra AKAs that people call you?
Nah, I'm just Nate. You know what I'm saying?
Nate Dog, like you just.
I did that a few times. Nate Dog, you know.
Yo, he's corny as fuck for that.
Nate Dog.
Oh my god. Oh, Nate Dogs.
Bro.
Oh my god, you stupid.
As long as you don't call me Mike Vick, good.
Oh, okay. All right. We like it. So I want to get into the energy. How's everyone doing? I'm gonna start off with you, Nate. How you been?
Man, it's been a busy week. Happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? Finally got to beat my dog Cheech, dog Gary. So we gonna get into this.
Gotcha,
Nah, for real, man. I've been straight, man. It's, like I said, it's my birthday week. I've been chilling. Like I feel like more people are pressed over what I'm doing for my birthday than me, because I'm literally my philosophy is I want to spend time with my family, my friends, and whoever I'm dating at the time. But some people are just, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna put that at the time.
At the time. Because I don't want to give no time stamps on nothing.
Damn, so no one's permanent. Damn.
But anywho, but yeah, it's just people are just reaching out to me saying, "Hey, what you doing? You should get excited. You should do this." I'm like, "Fam,
What you turn?
Turning 26.
Oh, 26? Oh, shit.
20 sexy, I like to call it. But
I
I thought it was like one of the big birthdays.
no, I'm not there yet. But it's
I'm gonna be there next year, so
Okay.
I'm chilling, man. I just want to have a good time
Thirsty
and stay
30.
to myself.
right? Dirty 30. That's what
Dirty
30. Yeah, I like that.
Shit, man. Me, I'm doing okay, man. Like, good day. I got a dub on sneakers yesterday. Got those Chicago ones. I was one of the very few people to land early access on those, so can't be mad. And bro, there's puppies here. Like, well, I can't be mad.
Yeah, for real.
There's puppies here.
I gotta hold the mic.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Got you. Gael don't get no ideas.
I'll tell you that. Oh
My
man,
boy right here.
Nah,
Mr.
for
Head
real.
Honcho.
And you better be on your best behavior today, Gary, because you holding your replacement.
Am I holding them right? Gotcha.
Let's get started with what's been going on. So the streets, the whole world, music world.
When you say streets, you talking about what streets?
Not the streets
Oh,
that
okay,
the niggas be on. I'm
future
talking about
streets?
like, yeah,
all
more
right,
so
all right.
like.
You gotta specify because
You know,
one time I said,
Hyperluxo, any street you want to talk about.
one time I said, hey, she for the streets, and it was like, she not from the hood. And I'm like, they didn't get it, so you gotta specify.
Yeah.
I forgot. You do have like your clientele and fan base is very diverse.
Yeah,
that's
it's everywhere.
But yeah, everybody and their
Don't
mama's been
discriminate.
talking about that Drake and 21 Savage album. So you haven't heard it, so
Nah.
I'll give you a chance to hear it.
You gonna play a sip or something?
I mean, we could play a little bit of it
I got it on
at
the
the
phone?
end.
Okay,
Some
yeah.
shit. But do you like Drake?
Yeah.
Do you like 21 Savage?
Yeah.
Perfect match.
You gonna love this album?
You're gonna like this album. That's all you need to know. But Gary.
But then they do one with Morgan Freeman.
Oh no, that was Metro and
that was
then
Metro
21.
and
Oh, that was just. But Drake was on one song.
He was on one song. Yeah,
Okay.
he had a
Yeah,
feature
yeah.
on there. That was the best song.
Yeah,
on
that was
there,
the
in
best
my
song. Yeah.
It was one of the best.
One of the
songs.
best, but that was my favorite
But
one.
It got probably the most noise on that song, on the album though.
Obviously,
likely.
you got Drake featured, so it's gonna make noise.
course.
But tell me, talk about your experiences and your feelings about the album,
Man, I literally
your reactions.
the second they talked about this freaking album, I told everyone this shit gonna be an instant classic. It's because my opinion on this, I'm like, bro, it's Drake and 21. They literally do not miss.
And they can't fuck this up.
They can't fuck this up. So obviously, I literally waited at midnight and I streamed that shit literally right after, bro. What I would definitely say about the album, yo, definitely some of the best music we got this year. I'm gonna put that out there. It's album of the
I
year
believe
for
it.
me. Because
I
like,
haven't heard it, but
bro, I'm telling you, Drake is literally going crazy on this album. 21 is going crazy. Sorry if it sounds like I'm writing and all, but like, yo, this album, like when I say the bars is there, like this is actually the first time in like years since like I would say Scorpion where I feel like Drake is giving us fresh music. Like he literally stopped what he was doing and locked it.
because that last one, I don't know what that was, bro. That was this year, right?
Yeah.
It was a dance album. It was for his European fans and. Because he's a global artist.
I
so he
listened to the
wanted
album. I listened to that album when I
You
was
get
in
more
Miami.
content. I know it was not for the niggas. We could just
It
openly
wasn't
say
for
it.
us, Al.
Yeah, it wasn't for us. It was-
If you don't have a passport, the album not for you.
That album was not for you. You know what I mean? But for me, I think it was a perfect match. You feel me? Like I feel like 21 put the battery on Drake's back to talk that shit because 21 has always been one of the artists that I could honestly say speak. Like he says things that men are afraid to say.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like this nigga talked about on the album, like, yo, after we got done fucking, I wiped my dick off with her bra.
Bro.
Like that shit, like that's nigga shit that niggas would do,
It's
but
a
you would
toxic
never
shit.
catch like a nigga publicly saying that. But he would say the little shit that niggas don't think about.
That's funny. As
You
hell.
feel me? And he would say clever shit like, I don't show my ID at clubs because I'm 21.
Yeah.
That's something that makes complete sense, but you put it in a bar that hard.
It's a lot of
You
double
see what I'm saying?
entendres, bro.
So that album is full
caught
of
that.
bars, double entendres,
Yeah.
shitting on niggas, calling niggas broke.
Can I say a couple bars, bro? This man Drake's got some shit off. Like this man said, like, oh, like it's an Amber Alert where I take her to the mall the way she find Tiffany. It's like
It's crazy, but I got the Drake that I love. I got the analytical Drake because as a Scorpio, Drake is very calculated. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you talk shit
Checks for
about
real.
him,
He'll stay
remember.
quiet until
he'll
he-
stay
until
quiet
it's
until
time.
he needs to poke you.
Yeah.
Like he shot at everybody.
Yeah.
Like he took a shot at Megan Thee Stallion, a Dram. He took
Drum. Get his name. Come on, put some
whatever.
respect on his name.
Shit, cool. He did some good
Talking
music
about the
back in the day.
broccoli, dude?
Yeah.
Drum. I'm sorry if I fucked that up, but he threw subliminals out there, about
Serena
everybody.
Williams' husband.
Serena Williams' husband.
Called
But
him a
what I
groupie.
like about Drake, he
called
stated.
A groupie. Even though Drake's been a groupie for everyone in the past decade, but
I think Drake is a groupie for women. He's not a groupie for other niggas because he's always been that nigga
Nigga.
who's in a room with other niggas. You get what I'm
Only
saying?
time he's ever been a groupie was like Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
That was his mentor.
But for me, right, I got my favorite Drake is the braggadocious Drake. The Drake that is doing
I
some
think he
shit
crying.
so fly.
I think he crying.
Oh, let me hold him.
My bad.
My favorite Drake is
Gotta take turns babysitting.
yeah, for sure. My favorite Drake is the Drake that is braggadocious. That's doing some shit somewhere that you never heard.
Flexing.
Flexing, because I like that because it's like, yo, y'all niggas is not on my level. I'm here. Like I
Like, the way
come
he does,
down
the way he
here.
does it, you can't do it like that. So like,
You can't. And it's like Drake is so good at adaptation, like at just being a chameleon. Like he could come to your world, make a song, and sound just like you. We've seen him done it with Young Thug, Future, Block Boy JB. Like he'll come, give you a vibe, and go rest up for a second. Like he's one of those artists that could really transform his style to cater to kind of any audience. You get what I'm saying?
you feel like
So
he
I got-
had to do that because like that's the way he started. Like he came from Degrassi and went straight to rap. Like, is
Yeah.
that-
I think he had to be-
change from the beginning.
Of course. And I
So
think
it's
one
just
of the
natural to him.
one of the most genius things about Drake that I admire, and I have a whole business model after him that I stole from him, is always attack the ladies first. Whatever the women are rocking with, eventually the whole world is gonna fuck.
I
with
thought
it.
that was some light skin shit. Right?
No, it was at the time.
He's just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
It
you're
was
right.
not
He's
cool to
just
be.
like that.
It was not cool to
You
be
could-
vulnerable like that when he came out doing that shit.
You could get like you can get someone to buy like just with the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I can get someone to buy the dog for me if they girl. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
It's
It's
saying.
more
I hear
friendly.
that.
It's more friendly with me.
I hear that.
Emotion sells. So when he came out, he was doing that. He was the boys trying to find love, and then he got to his shit where he's smashing all the IG models and all favorite the bitches that we love and shit. So I think he fed every demographic. He talked that street shit.
And
he talked about
when
love.
When he murdered Meek, man,
Oh
I mean,
man, when I say
Man, he annihilated a lot of
And
niggas
plus,
on
like,
this
he-
album.
that was when he gave me my respect.
Oh,
He always
bro.
had my respect, but I'm talking about like as for like a rapper, like I did not see that going down like that.
man, I think Drake had like one of the best like disses when he dropped Duppy Freestyle on Pusha T, but it was like people literally forgot.
He
all
was
about
already,
it.
he was
Because-
already like,
Yeah, like he was there, but then again, people forgot about it because like Pusha told everyone, "Hey, this man's hiding a child from the world," type shit. So everyone forgot all the bars he dropped. But like when it comes to literally bars, this is the album for it, man. When I say like Drake is literally dropping shit where it's like, remember the song "Diplomatic Immunity" that he dropped? I thought that was one of Drake's best songs he ever dropped in his catalog. But then he dropped this song called "Middle of the Ocean" on this album.
That shit was crazy.
Yo, when I say he's talking about like boss shit that is like
On the next
on
level.
the next level, bro.
I gotta go here.
Yeah,
man.
definitely. But yeah, definitely give it a listen.
Give it a spin. There's something for everybody. He talks about, the love you got for your niggas, losing a girl, niggas fucking with you that's not on your level, hating ass niggas. Like there's something
Yeah.
for every vibe. He got a song called Back Outside for Turn Up Crew. You feel me? It's just that shit is hard, man. Just take a listen to it, like
bump
on
it
your
when I
way
leave
home
here.
type
All right, I'm
shit.
already ready.
You should.
I mean, the rollout, speaking about Drake, part of the rollout was a fake, Vogue magazine cover, right? And, we found out this week that Drake is being sued by the parent company that owns Vogue because they use Vogue's likeness and they're getting sued for $4 million, which I feel like is corny because it's one of the biggest artists.
Yeah.
It's like Future reposting, being at an event, sees your dog and take a picture with your dog. That's bringing you more publicity. I don't think you the type of nigga that's gonna be like, Future used the pic of my dog. He didn't buy the dog.
I also ain't Vogue.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
True.
I was in the same space as Future. He fucked with one of my dogs, took a picture with it. That's gonna bring me more business, more publicity.
Can I be devil's advocate though?
Of course.
So my perspective on like the fact that Vogue is like suing Drake is that it kind of makes sense because when Drake posted like the picture on his Instagram, where everyone was like, "Oh, okay, she's gonna be on Vogue," but then I found out on Twitter that it wasn't real, that he was doing a fake rollout. So I'm like, okay, but like I go on other people's Instagrams, like famous people, and they're walking down in LA. There's literally big ass posters of this same cover plastered in different cities. So it's like, fam, it's like you can't be really. I understand you're promoting you're promoting the fact that like our company Vogue, but it's like you're giving a false narrative that you actually did a collaboration with us. So it's like, and low key, it's even like kind of like a diss too, where it's like I ain't even fuck with y'all. I'm just said y'all did it. And look how much publicity y'all getting. It's kind of a diss low key to them as well.
Yeah.
But I feel like to do business on that level, I feel like a conversation was had. I'm pretty sure there's an email somewhere that somebody sent from the label or coming directly from Drake, a publicist somewhere, it probably got lost in translation, but I'm pretty sure that conversation was had because I don't think you could
I don't even think he even talked to them, right? He's probably just like...
No, he just did that, like, bro. Possibly. And to be honest, maybe even like the label will probably pay that shit off.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I think it's adding more publicity to the album.
Yeah, it really is.
They could be both working together, you know what I'm saying?
So if the album was going to make $8 million,
like
now it's making 10 because now Vogue.
And they probably not even suing him. Probably just like...
I want to ask you too, do you feel like any publicity is good publicity?
Yeah. And for like, yeah, but not everyone can handle bad publicity. Like, everything is good, but not everyone can handle it. Like,
did you ever get a form of bad publicity in your business?
Or a bad review.
The first, a bad review. Nah, I've never really got I gotten bad reviews before, but I ain't really worried about that. But I had I went viral on TikTok, right? And when it had like 7.5 million likes or something like that, and I'm like, my phone just wouldn't stop. So I was like, no, I'm gonna go read the
what it said.
comments. That day, that's when I realized, I do not want to be I don't want no attention. I don't want to be no celebrity, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, I want my business to grow, so I just just tuned it out. But at first, it's like, bro, all the Karens, this little black guy don't want to go to work. That's why he's breeding dogs.
That's not even Karen. That's just a racist.
Look how he treats the dogs. He should get a real job. All the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was so bad. It's just like whatever. I know people just hate it. You know what I'm saying? Or people would call my dogs like exotics and stuff like that. And like when you call like an American bully breeder, when you call their American bully an exotic, like exotics have more like exaggerated features that look almost like deformed.
Okay.
Like it's a fine line whether the deformities or not, but they look like more bowed out. Like my dog's feet are straight up and down,
stocky as a motherfucker.
They got good structure and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So when you call like a breeder, when you call a breeder's dog like exotic, it's kind of like an insult. So when you see a bunch of that, you're like, God damn, like people just be hating, bro, like. And it's just part of the game.
It come with the territory.
And it's crazy now that you said that. There's for us casual dog lovers, like I didn't know this was called a baby bully. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? I was gonna say like a baby pit or something like that because
he checked this quick.
But it's good to kind of define what it is.
Well,
because
the breed started in the early 2000s, so it's not even. It might be 20, 22 years old. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like it's not even like. The breed's younger than us, you know what I'm saying? So,
but to me, more so, it's like somebody could be casually walking and make a comment like, "Oh my God, that dog look exotic," and then it's like you don't even know what you just said.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with that? How do you deal with somebody like calling a dog?
But that's what I'm saying. Once you like the first time when I went through it, it was like it was overwhelming because a bunch. But now I just understand it's just people. They just don't know.
It's just a natural ignorance. Kind
Yeah,
of.
they weren't even insulting me. They just probably just don't know. You know what I'm saying?
So do you try to educate them or you ignore
No,
it?
well,
Depending on your mood.
Depends.
Depending on your mood, I'm pretty sure.
And it depends on the energy you get from someone else. Like some people come up and be like, they're so confident with talking about stuff they really had no idea what they're talking about. So when you let people talk, you can hear how stupid they are or how smart they are. You know what I'm saying? So
That's true.
if they're just too far deep in, I just let them win because I don't have time to be trying to explain to you what my dog is, and you're trying to tell me that I don't know what I do for a living.
When that's what I do
you know what I'm
for a
saying?
living.
Like,
Bro, I
I
feel
eat,
it.
breathe, sleep,
And fam, at the
drink.
end of the day, do you want to buy the dog or not?
It's not even, and that's another thing. It's people that's not even trying to buy the dog. You know,
They just try to
I'm
talk
not one of
shit.
those people where like, oh, you're not spending money with me, don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like that. Don't waste my time. Don't be asking me about buying a dog, you're not buying a dog. I'd rather you just talk to me about the dogs than talk about me getting, you know what I'm saying, all the numbers and stuff. Because then I feel like you're just pocket watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're asking me a million questions about how much a dog costs and this, and all this stuff, and you got no idea of to ever buy one, you know what I'm saying? You already know in your head you're going to go adopt, then just tell me how you like the dog or dislike the dog, and we can keep it pushing, you know what I'm saying?
That's something a lot of business owners go through. Like,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's why a lot of businesses, like, they'll put on their Instagram, like, don't DM or no longer accepting DMs, because it's like they'll sit there and entertain potential clients all day.
I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
why
When
our
I gotta have
website.
a
No,
number
no
or website
disrespect,
with all the
but a lot of
information.
dog breeders are assholes. No offense. Not saying you
Oh,
are, but there's
nah.
a lot of dog breeders who are assholes.
I've been called an asshole, and then, you know, depending on who it is, you know, I'll try to make it right to be like, you know, nah, you just didn't understand what I'm saying. But some people, you just gotta be like, fuck them, man. They looking for an argument. You know what
You
I'm saying?
reciprocate
Bro,
the
and it-
energy you get.
And the thing is too is like with like that lane, it's like, do you ever feel like it's saturated? Because there's some
Oh, yeah.
because there's some people who have like a bully or a pit and they just start selling dogs. And I think, in my personal opinion, I feel like some people even like do you feel like people like upcharge what they have? Or there's
I
no
can't
such
really
thing
say
as-
that because like you only know the product. You only know what the price of what you're selling is worth. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think that a truck should be $120,000. You know what I'm saying? But it is. Like I'm trying to figure out why. You might as well just go buy a sports car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I can't tell them to
I hear
don't
that.
buy it. You know what
I
I'm saying?
just love Ford.
But like when you say like saturated, I think everything in this world is saturated, bro.
gotta
Even when you
figure it.
going to go get a job position, just to go get a job, you know what I'm saying? That's saturated. But people still do it. The best person comes out. So I just say, whatever you're doing, if you got a passion for it, do it to be the best at it. You know what I'm saying?
And make
Like,
sure you stand out.
yeah, if you ain't doing it to be best at it, like average breeders, it's saturated for them. You know what I'm saying? Because they have a lot more competition. But if you're trying to be at the top of the game, like the people that are coming to the top of the game, like the buyers, the consumers, you know what I'm saying? They got different type of money. They got different mindset, different conversations. You ain't got to really deal with the saturated part. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to really come down to who has the best dogs.
Yeah,
Like,
I hear that.
That makes sense.
Should I just get into the questions at this
Yeah,
point?
go ahead. That's fine.
I feel like we already dived deep into it. So Nate, I met you my freshman year of high school at Park Vista, and you were a senior, I believe.
yeah, but you ain't have all this.
I know. I'm pretty sure I
Nah,
look
he
that
been,
different.
he been eating ass. He done.
Do not start this narrative, man. He's really trying to start this
Listen,
narrative.
if I did, I probably would have had a full face. You know what I mean? Pussy don't give you all that.
I got a couple of years on you and I ain't even
Yeah,
got
man. I don't got shit.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man, it's called wisdom. It's called
Yeah, all right. Wisdom, all right. Wisdom from behind.
Right?
Bro, I hate this nigga with a passion, bro.
Right.
Wisdom from behind is crazy. Steering back, motherfucker. Oh man, we fighting after this pod, bro. You gonna have to put Honcho back in the bag so we can.
Oh, nah, I'm saying my dog. Matter of fact, all right.
Bro, so we met in high school. So when did you start getting into this line of work? And if you mind me asking, what is like this profession? Like, what is the title of this profession?
So I'll answer like when I got into it. Like, I've been a dog person since I was born. You know what I'm saying? My dad bred Rottweilers, bred Pit Bulls. My older brother breeds bullies. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, it's a family
So
business.
we are. It's a It's a complicated family business.
Okay.
We not as close as I would want it to be. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. Okay.
But I've always been around dogs. Like I've been around hunting dogs. You know what I'm saying? Since I was little. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to go to when they had like just pit bulls and like what do they call them? Grab dogs. Like they like grab the hogs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I've been around dogs forever. And I like when I was probably like 11 before my parents got divorced and stuff. I would help my dad pick out like pit bulls that we were gonna breed. You know what I'm saying? But the thing with pit bulls is that they need a lot more space. And they're all good dogs. You know what I'm saying? That's how you raise them. But with the bullies, the best part about them is when I came across this breed in 2012. They're made for families. You know what I'm saying? They're more docile. They have all the pit bull traits, but they don't have that extra little drive. And like people don't know that like there's a reason why this dog is a police dog because it has the intellect for a police dog, has the drive for a police dog, has to be able to jump over certain things. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell a pit bull to run over a hood of a car.
That is true.
But
Well, it would bite your ass,
but
not on command.
It could get injured. You know what I'm saying? Because his body's not agile like a German Shepherd. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
And it doesn't have the intellect to be able to turn off the way a German Shepherd does. So with the bullies, that's why I say like they're more like deterrent dogs. Mm-hmm. They look like they're intimidating, but they're not. They're for companion dogs. So that's the reason why I got into the bullies.
Got you. And what is like this?
This consists of like
what's the title called of your profession? Like
breeder.
Just a breeder?
I'm a breeder, yeah.
Okay. Because like I was confused on like how do I ask?
You can say like
is he a dog lover, breeder, like
enthusiast, or like I guess public figure? I don't know. Like I help people give them information about the breed and stuff like that.
Okay.
But
So well,
mainly I'm a breeder.
my
Pancho
thing
likes
is-
you. This man look like
Right?
the Godfather over there.
But my thing is this, right? So at some point, okay, cool, loving dogs is cool, but I'm pretty sure your parents or just you coming up and maturing, you like, yo, how do I make this, passion? How do I turn it into a business, right? How was that for you? Like, did it require extensive research in that field? Did you have a mentor?
I want to.
Were you self-taught?
I've had a few mentors. Okay. A lot of it self-taught.
Okay.
Like, I feel like
more on the business side. That's what I'm speaking.
So like the losses is really like what it teach you like the most, the quickest, because it hurts. Like you lose a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like you lose puppies. It happens. You can't control life. Like it's just like okay. You have a baby, and then you lose the baby. Yeah. But when you're having thousands of puppies, it's gonna happen. You just gotta wait. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure you create emotional bonds with them, and they.
Oh yeah, bro. Like sometimes I have to check out. Like
Oh,
I'll turn my phone off and be like, hey, bro, like don't hit me up today. You know what I'm saying?
I heard it happens, like, especially anyone who owns a business. It's gotta happen for sure. Yeah. Especially when you're dealing with
and
like so many
still,
emotions.
People. I already got 3 missed calls since we started.
Like, Jesus.
Like, but transitioning to like turn it into a business. A couple of things had to happen. So, one, you got to get the dogs. You know what I'm saying? Dogs are expensive. So you got that, and then
I think Huncho costs more than my car.
then you got to get the vet bills. But when you turn it into a business for the dog thing.
What type of licenses does that require?
No, you need a breeder's license.
Okay.
Oh, so that's actually a requirement. Okay, I didn't know that.
Okay, so you got to go to animal control. You got to get a breeder's license.
Okay.
You got to get registered with the county. Because if you don't, you get fines for every single dog.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro.
Because one thing about America, we love old people, we love pets, and we love kids. You can't fuck with none of these things. The last one, the most important one, veterans. You cannot do anything to a veteran.
I hear that.
But I'm pretty sure as a black man walking in, I'm pretty sure there's not a lot of you in that field trying to do this. It is?
Now there is. When I first
legally
started,
and illegally.
Of course.
When I first started, like in 2012, like nobody was really breeding dogs.
That's what I'm saying. So is that a hard process?
Honestly, it was like a lot of my friends were like, oh, there you go with them dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of look like I don't know. I guess people looked at it like it was like weird. Like people thought it was cute. You know what I'm saying? But it was like that's what you want to do. Like
it's new, it's fresh.
That was my side hustle. Like I like cars. I had my career, but my side hustle in the beginning was, you know what I'm saying, it was
Bro,
dogs. And
you know, it's funny, not to cut you off, but like you said, like some people thought it was weird. How do you think I felt going into Park Vista as like a sneaker guy?
Yeah.
And I remember there's a time, I don't know if you're gonna remember this, I was like around like a lot of y'all seniors.
Oh, yeah.
And I asked like, yo, where's Nick and James? I'm trying to hit them about a shoe. And then someone was like,
yeah.
what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Because like it's a new profession.
No, in fact, so like when I first went to a sneaker event,
Mm-hmm.
the demographic of people was just like, ain't this little kid supposed to be in school? Like,
Yeah, that's a fact, yeah.
I'm skipping school. How you get here?
Because I think
You
you
know
went
what
to
I'm
Dunk Exchange for the first time.
Yeah, but I'm talking about for the first camp out that I went to, like, to get the
Oh,
shoes. That's what I'm
got
talking
you, I
about.
hear
Like,
you.
it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and
Mm-hmm.
there's just a little 8th grader in line, and it's like,
Yeah. Hey, where
Like,
your
what-
parents at?
his parents, mom in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you know, black people ain't finna. My mom not finna go sit out there so I could get a pair of shoes. She not finna understand that
Yeah.
at the
That's a
time.
fact.
She
None of
understands
our
stuff now.
parents
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But at least with like in this profession, like your parents have more of an understanding because of the fact that dogs.
yeah, but
have
it took a
been-
lot of like, honestly, my mom ain't gonna like I say this, but once she seen the money,
Of course.
it changed the whole situation.
That's-
Before it was like,
Yeah.
you're tripping, you know, I'm a master tech at Mercedes, so like I'm
Oh, shit.
full blown master Mercedes tech.
Oh, we gotta
Like,
talk after
I
this.
could work. I could rip apart the whole car. You know what I'm saying? I did that for 6 years.
Say less.
Went to school, graduated for that. So, when I left that to go, you know what I'm saying, do the dogs full time,
People
like my
thought you
mom
was
was
tripping.
like, "Are you sure you're gonna do this?" You know what I'm saying? But at that point, I was already, like, I was done with cars. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do that.
But yeah, well,
And this is
circling back to the process to monetizing, I guess, your passion. What were the rest
What
of
you
the
mean by
things
that?
I had to line up? Like meaning like when I said, how did you start transitioning
Oh,
and making a
so,
profit?
no, yeah, you know,
making
first,
this
you
a
know,
business?
you gonna need a house.
Yeah, just
Like,
throw it
so
out.
I mean, do you need
my
a
mom,
backyard?
yeah, you need a house in the backyard. So like, my mom, she didn't like no dogs. You know what I'm saying? So I had to like buy dogs and place them out with friends. That's how I started.
Okay.
And place it where?
I would buy a dog for a lot of money and give it to a friend
Oh,
and tell them, yo, it's time to breed it. I'm gonna breed the dog because I haven't a place to store the dogs yet, and I didn't want the dogs to sit in the backyard. So I had like dogs placed out with a bunch of different friends. Appreciate y'all. Forever.
So
Right.
home ownership is important in this
Yeah,
business. Got it.
yeah.
1,000%.
Because if when you renting, ain't no landlord want to come see.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? That
A whole
in their
bunch
house.
of dogs,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Even no matter how well you take care of it, they're gonna, especially when I had one landlord, because I did have all my dogs. Me and my boys was renting a crib, and the landlord, he's Haitian, but he don't like dudes with dreads. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I don't even have dreads, but he just don't like he knows like he don't like niggas.
Yeah.
Right? So he sliding glass door, right? And we kept telling him stop coming to the crib, and we not there. So one day, my car was parked in the garage, and he came there, right? And he came to the back, and like I had all the dogs running around the living room. So when you come to that back sliding glass door, they come and they see you,
Yeah.
and they ran to the door.
Yeah.
And he got
shit.
so scared, he ended the lease. Like he was like, "Oh, next month it's over."
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
You always give that man a heart attack.
yeah, he did, right? But that was his fault. I could have put him in the cage. You wouldn't have to deal with that. So yeah, once I got my own spot, I was able to get all my dogs back, and then
You got the license.
yeah, I already had the license.
Okay.
So I had the
Okay.
license, like since my story's a little different.
Okay.
It wasn't like I was always in dogs. Like when I said like in 2012, I have like a litter here and a litter here. I was in school, I have a litter there. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't full time yet. I wasn't like.
Okay.
It was just a side hustle. It was like, and it was more of a passion because I was trying to create a top dog.
Okay.
Top dog is a dog that wins the most shows in a year.
Okay.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So at the time, that's what I was trying to create. But I didn't have the money to, you know what I'm saying, do what I need to do at the time. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So then finally, you know what I'm saying, me working, saving my money up, building my bloodline up over and over and over, I was able to get in a different position. And once I got my house, I was able to, you know, keep more of my productions. See, the problem before, I had to sell every single puppy I produced. So like I'll produce a puppy and then someone else gets to run off and
enjoy
make all the money off it and do what they do. And I was just like, all right, I made my money here, but it wasn't for longevity.
Yeah, it was
Understandable.
short term.
Yeah. So
like that bloodline cuts here.
yeah, right.
I see where you're
So
going.
so in 2020, you know, I got my crib, and then I just already had everything lined up, so it was more like I just hit the ground running.
Everything
You know what
fell
I'm
into
saying?
place.
That's
And,
how it looked to certain people.
And I think a question that actually just popped into my head, you were talking about the business side. Like, obviously, this line of work does require a good deal of money, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So is it hard to get investments, like, from banks to actually get into this online
Oh,
work?
yeah. A bank is not going to give you a loan for a dog.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's not a I'm not gonna say it's
But
not
you
a
can- but
legit
you-
purchase, but it's not. It's
You're
like
buying life, I'm assuming.
But if you
it's
know
not
how
a
to-
home or a car.
But the bank can still give you a loan for other stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to tell them it's not for a dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
So there's ways to get around it. Allegedly. you
Okay.
know, of course.
Yeah.
And one question
then,
I'm sorry.
no, once you get the dog, it's really like at that point you got to get to work on building the brand. So you say like all the things it consists of, like how to learn how to become a cameraman, how to learn how to stack dogs, how to learn how to train dogs, or else you're gonna be paying someone else to do all that stuff. And if you're not rich already, you got to do it yourself.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, costly.
Also, knowing what connections to build. Like I have like my right hand partner is one of the biggest dog breeders in the world. You know what I'm saying? So having connections like that, those building relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, they think coming into when you're building the brand, you got to be, I'm just me, and you realize like teamwork make the dream work. You know what I'm saying? You can get so much more done.
You need a
when
staff,
you got a
yeah.
team. You know what I'm saying? One thing you gonna bring to the table, I can't bring what I bring. You can't bring.
Exactly.
And when you put it on the same team, it's like,
We're unstoppable.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I hear that.
So, with that and me having everything else lined up, like the breeder's license, you know what I'm saying? Then upgrading the camera. Like I have no camera history. None of that. I bought a $3,500 camera just for
the dogs.
for dogs. You know what I'm saying? I don't take pictures of myself and none of that.
You know what's crazy? As somebody
Just for
listening
dogs.
to this that don't see the vision, they're gonna look at you like you crazy.
No, I've already been looked at like I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
I've already,
as a content
Yeah.
creator and doing what we do, we have conversations all the time. I'm like, bro, like you don't see in my head how far I see it.
Exactly.
I look at this as
Yeah.
something completely different.
And I think like another good thing too, like where you know what you're doing is right. If people look at you crazy and you know it's gonna work, that's got to be a crazy feeling.
well, you kind of like,
You doubt yourself sometimes
well,
here and there,
like,
but
I'm
it's
not gonna
like,
say you don't know it's gonna work. It's more like you've seen it work for other people, but you haven't seen it work for like someone who's just like you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So like you like look at it and you're like, well, I'm not this person. I'm not the most super outgoing person. So like,
but if
I'm
it
not
goes
even-
right, I become
you know
the
what I'm
first
saying?
of that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
I'd be
that's true.
like, I'm more of a humble guy, sit back, but I put in work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know too many breeders that's outworking me, but you know what I'm saying. I know a lot of
Talk your
breeders.
shit.
I know a lot of breeders that's louder than me though. You know what I'm saying. But when we bring it to the table, it's sometimes they don't even compare. You know what I'm saying? So,
And one thing I would say though, especially you being a dog breeder, you're the first. And I'm not gonna say that's gonna be disrespectful. You one of the very few dog breeders I see, and you don't look dusty. You look clean cut.
oh nah.
You.
But I have my dusty days. All that stuff comes in. You know what I'm saying? When you say, "Dang, where I'm at, I'm in the dust chamber," whatever you want to call that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm waking up every 2 hours taking care of puppies. Then in the midst of that,
Oh man.
I gotta go to the vet.
Oh,
sit
they're
and-
like kids too.
Honestly, they like at least the kid. You know, you're gonna keep him, and you like
Yeah.
you have I have a bond with all the puppies.
You're more like a
but
teacher or a guidance counselor or something.
It gets to a point
Or
where it's
babysitter.
like when you're tired, you gotta remember the big goal. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
got it.
the goal is set so big because that little day when I'm tired, it's like, all right, I'm not even gonna worry about this when I hit this goal. You know what I'm saying?
So now I'll say this, like, how does that work doing this business, like being in a relationship or just dealing with a woman? Because now if you guys live together,
That's a good
compromises
question.
have to be made. Because now
So-
this is not only a business, but this is an extra thing that I have to care for and spend time with. So to a certain extent, you are more.
And that's why you
so
gotta date
expen-
someone who's mature. And I'm
I
gonna
like
tell you
that.
right now, right?
Like, yo, you've been TV trained.
Mature. And on top of that, I'm gonna say something right here. Like, look, if you're gonna do this, make sure You paying all the bills in your house.
Be a man. That's what you say.
You can't be.
Gotta be on your
you
shit.
can't be in her house.
Yeah.
Talking about, oh, I got these stink ass puppies. In
Yeah.
here. You know what I'm
Put
saying?
yourself
And
in
then
the
you don't
position
even-
and not get kicked out.
Then you're not even split. And then you're not even splitting no money with her. It's just like
It's so funny.
It's just like
Leave
it's
where
just
you
going.
are.
It's just going down because like it'll. That's what I'm saying. Like I've been doing it for 2012. Like I'm just now in 2020 is when I started like really.
Seeing the,
You know what I'm saying? Going
seeing
crazy.
the fruits of your
and
labor.
I see how important
I
this is.
always seen fruits, but it wasn't enough to be able to
live off of.
show someone like, oh, this is gonna work. You know
Yo,
what
can I
I'm
ask you
saying?
a question? Did you see that video of like Coyle Ray and Pressa when they were talking about, yo, Pressa, you got all these fucking dogs in my house and shit? I feel like that shit happens to real life people, but it's like if you
yeah.
make it your bag, they
Bro,
gonna shut up.
Bro, I didn't even have nowhere amount of probably 10% of the amount of dogs I have now. Bro, with my past relationship, that was argument every day with the dogs. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure.
That's what I'm saying because
Saying, I don't answer the phone when I'm at work. Get your dogs in my house. You know what I'm saying? All that type
Yeah.
of stuff. You can't deal with that and do it with the dogs.
And there's some shit you gotta sacrifice. Like say if like you own a home, and I don't even want to get into the fact like if what happens when you have kids, that's probably gonna be like another.
That's why I'm waiting. I'm waiting to get a bigger home, and then the dogs are gonna have their own house.
But there's shit you gotta sacrifice too. Cause say if you got home with kids, like there's a conversation where like you and your girl got to say like, oh, what if they want a pool? That's gonna take up space in the backyard, which I need.
But that's why you
for
gotta
the
get a
pups.
big enough backyard to, that's what
give
See, I
you-
looked
I
at
don't
it differently
I
because
don't even advise the pool because honestly, some of the dogs can drown and shit.
nah, but you have to separate to the big name breeders that that the OGs. You know what I'm saying? These dudes are 12, 15 years older than me. You know what I'm saying? They have 30, 40 dogs. You know what I'm saying? I always looked at them as motivation. You know what I'm saying? Because I was it wasn't even about the money. It was just yo, I want my life to function like this. You know what I'm saying? They have a pool.
Place.
They got 4 or 5 kids. You know what I'm saying? They got a wife. You know what I'm saying? And the dogs don't The dogs, they have to make sacrifices for the dogs, but the dogs don't have to. You don't have to worry about the stuff about the dog drowning in the pool. You know what I'm saying? You know what dogs can swim. If a dog can't swim, you don't even let them around the pool.
Yeah. that
So
makes
I have another.
You put
question.
the little things up. There's a bunch of things you could do to have that.
And I have another question too, because we all live in Palm Beach, and we all know those 3 letters everyone hates when you own a home: HOA.
Oh no HOA. Yeah, no HOA.
So you can't. All right. So if you're being a dog breeder, you can't have a HOA in your house or in the
You
neighborhood.
can, but it's when you're breeding at a level where you're deep into it. HOA ain't gonna let you have that many dogs.
under one roof. Yeah.
And then the neighbors are, my neighbors ain't tripping, and they're not close enough to know, what you know what I'm saying, everything I got going on. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
Let's pause real quick. Let me take my piss break. This
You got a
rain
piss?
make me want to piss.
Here you go, big guy. You ready? Here.
Yeah.
Okay. Here you go, Papo.
Fuck, he's scared as shit.
right, that boy is scared.
Oh man. This guy is cute.
Cute
Yo,
ass.
so one thing I want to ask you, Nate, obviously you specialize in bullies, correct? So
And French bulldogs.
and French bulldogs. So that's the only dogs you've ever did you breed? There's only French bulldogs and bullies?
No, like I said, I bred pit bulls.
Okay.
I had an English bulldog litter, Rottweiler litter.
Okay. So
That was a long time ago. That's not what I do now.
so what's the hardest dog to breed? If you mind me asking.
You said hard,
The most obstacles.
It's all honestly, they are. If they're healthy, they're all basically much the same. I mean, I would probably say the easiest ones to breed, would be the Rottweilers. They can have them natural.
Oh, okay.
Pit bulls can have them natural. These dogs can't have them natural.
Really?
They can try, but their heads are so big that they don't fit through the birth canal. So
Oh,
it's
shit.
C-sections on. I do C-sections on all my dogs.
Oh, really? You
Not me. No,
Oh.
I sent it to a vet. Nah, I ain't. Nah. I bring them.
Damn, this nigga want to play all the positions.
Nah.
That nigga cutting, making all the
Super breeder.
profit.
like a super breeder over
Well,
here.
if I could do that, well, it'll be.
It would have saved you some money too.
Well,
That's
I'd have
a
made
fact.
a lot of money. I wouldn't have to breed dogs.
But so, and one thing is because when I see a dog breed, I've been wanting a dog for a while. It's just I know it's a commitment you really have to make when you buy a dog because you're buying a life at the end of the day. So I remember when I asked this one person that they had a bunch of French bulldogs and a bunch of pit bulls too. For some reason, I asked this person, hey, what much does that one cost? The one with the spots on it.
Is it like 10, 15?
Bro, like 15 grand. I'm
That
like,
nigga hit it on the head. He's like, yeah,
bro.
10, 15.
So I want to ask you, is there really
Regular
such
day in the
thing?
park.
So I didn't know that designer dogs were really a thing. So can you please like elaborate? Like,
He's 15.
really?
Oh,
I got.
all right.
I got his brother and his sister is in Dubai. You know what I'm saying? He came about 2 dogs for 30,000.
Okay.
Light work.
I mean, maybe for him. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's
So like, what is it really? What do you consider like a designer dog? You don't have.
15 G's,
That's a designer
nigga.
dog.
This is the designer dog, right? Honcho right here is a designer dog. Everybody.
Fam, I did not know I had 15 G's laying on my lap.
and he not even for sale. Like someone could offer that right now. He not for sale. Like
That's your personal?
Nah, that's going to my partner.
Okay.
One of my partners.
Just
Yeah.
one to your partner. Damn. So another question I have for you too is that what's the most expensive dog that you've seen?
Oh, you
That I've sold or bought.
Both. Give us both.
But it depends on what you want to explain.
Nah, the most expensive dog I bought was a 50,000.
I'm guessing a
The
female.
most expensive dog. What?
I'm guessing a female.
No, it was a male. His dad.
Oh, okay.
He was already a champion, proven producer. So me and my partner went 50-50 on him.
I'm so analytical.
investment.
I see why you would do that because it has the potential to make you that much.
Oh, he's
50.
been back. I've only had him for a year. He's made that. He's made double that, triple that.
So that's
Shouts
see,
out to him.
I understand.
Just
Shout
so,
out to
but how he's made that is
super
off
producer.
of like, made it off of dog semen.
Dog semen. Okay.
So yeah,
Damn,
that's a whole nother
our
side of it.
semen ain't
Studs.
shit, nigga.
Yo, all right. So I'm glad he brought up that part now because I saw a video. It was low key disturbing on how like the dogs like kind of like produce like how they like have sex and stuff. It's like it was like a group of people on one side, another group of people on one side, and it's like they kind of have to like I don't know how to explain the video. It was so weird. It was just they gave the dog something where it's like made him more attracted to the other dog. Am I like
Nah, so like they might have did one of the two things. They might have gave him like when the females come in heat, they're on their period. So like when the dog can smell it, it makes him like aroused. So they might have like wiped her or something and like put it on him, or they probably gave him like a I don't know if that really arouses. I mean, the thing I'm about to tell you, I don't know if that really arouses them. But like they have these vitamins. It's called Oxystud. It raises their semen count.
Okay.
So
okay?
it's like a honey pack for dogs.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like a honey pack.
That honey pack.
Yeah.
dog.
That dog-
listen, he know about some shit, boy.
So you telling me that Honcho is like more like Blue Chew?
What?
Like
Blue
Blue Chew?
Chew?
Man, so another thing too is like, is there like any colored dog that's the most requested or the best seller?
Yeah, so you got like blue tri, that color right there. So you have the 2 10 points on his fed.
Yeah.
So it's like they look like Rottweilers. You see how like he has like the tri colors. He has 3 different colors on them. So tri is like the most for my clientele. I don't know about everyone else. My clientele, tri is the most sought after. You know what I'm saying? They want one that looks like that.
Okay.
And you got lilac tri. You got chocolate tri. So it looks just like that, but it's chocolate. And I like seeing y'all pictures if y'all want to like post it up.
Oh, sure. Yeah, bet.
And then you got black tri, and then you got like fawn, blue, tan, blue fawn, just all chocolate, all
And which
all
one's quote
black.
unquote the most expensive one?
The blue tri and the lilac tri.
I have a question, right? So, and not the pocket watch or anything,
you
right? So, for me, if you running the business how you are, you have costs and you have things that you have to spend money on, and I'm pretty sure you want a return on your investments, and you analyze and you have all that down packed, right? So, on average a month, what are your costs? And break it down to the people what it goes to, because it might not be just
I'll break it
buying
down. I'll break it
dogs.
down. Yeah, so
it
just
could be just
just
and
every month, about say 2,200 in dog food, just every month.
on food alone.
Yeah, just dog food.
Okay.
And you got vitamins and stuff that you want to give them. And then when you got pregnant dogs, you want to give them extra vitamins.
Okay.
So that's probably about another 600
Okay.
a month, like dewormer and stuff like that. And then
What about vet visits? And
Oh yeah, I was gonna get into that. So vet visits.
That's probably the most consuming one.
I would probably say per dog for just a whole year, you're gonna be looking at just a pet, like just a basic pet. You're looking at anywhere for like, if you're doing it the right way, you're doing every single thing. Cause like when you just have a pet, the animal control won't bother you. When you're breeding, they make you have every single thing.
yeah.
So then you get more. You got to get more stuff. So just per dog in the house, just for vet bills, looking at like $3,000, just to like
For one dog for the year.
Yeah, you want to get because you got to get them a lot of you got to get them heartworm and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Multiple checkups.
Okay.
Got you.
You got to get them the rabies tag. Then you got to register them with the county.
Okay.
So after it adds all the way up, that's what you're looking at right there.
Damn. That's
And
like-
then when you get into like the repro,
Okay.
the repro vet, the reproduction. So like if you breed a female, they come in heat twice a year. So let's say you breed a female once a year. When you're breeding her, you pay for the stud, then you gotta pay for the shipping, the semen, then you gotta pay for them to.
God damn.
So yeah, just a
fees.
stud fee. Like his dad's stud fee is $5,000. So every time somebody wants to breed to him, he busts a nut. I ship it to them. They pay me $5,000.
Damn.
just like that.
They never pay me that much.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna take it, and then they're gonna take that, breed it to their female, and they're gonna get a litter of him, and now they're selling them $5,000 to $20,000. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So now-
that's song for a nut by Gunna gonna hit different after this episode.
right? So
I mean, what else? What else? Like, don't we know is something small or benign that we're not into?
yeah,
that?
so when I say you gotta get C-sections, right?
Yeah.
So C-sections can range anywhere from $1,500 all the way to $3,000.
Okay.
Sometimes that's just for a regular, like if you have it scheduled.
per
But like when
procedure.
yeah. So if they say like the mom comes in labor in the middle of the night
Okay.
and you can't wait, you got to go to the vet. Like the vets, when they know you're a breeder, they're gonna charge you $5,000 for a C-section. So it gets more expensive. But that's like that rarely happens, but it does happen. So that's when they come in labor in the middle of the night. You got to get the C-section, surgical,
Okay.
and you got to pay for all the puppy shots, vet shots, puppy food.
Wow.
Like when the puppies are here, like bro, puppy food, like you're not feeding just one dog, you're feeding a
Yeah.
litter, and you got
Yeah.
multiple litters. You just add it up.
How many
It just,
dogs-
it
how
just
many-
adds up
How
real
many
quick.
dogs you
Yeah, about
currently have?
No,
I got a couple.
Yeah, right. But one thing I knew that was gonna be the answer. But one question is like, how many dogs usually does like one female dog produce?
Anywhere from 1 to I had a litter this year. I had a litter of 11.
And you never know, it's a
biggest-
surprise?
The biggest litter I've ever had was 13. Oh no, you get an ultrasound. So
Oh, okay.
they're only pregnant for 60 days. So you breed them, you got 30 days, you do ultrasound, see how many's in there, confirm if she's pregnant, then 30 days from that, they're coming out. And then
Wait,
and then
I
as
didn't
soon as
know
they
that.
come out, every 2 hours for the first 4 weeks, they gotta eat and poop.
Wait,
You gotta
wait.
make sure they're eating poop.
You gotta wait. You said that very quickly. You said a dog can get pregnant, and how long is the pregnancy? Because you know,
60 days.
60 days.
63 days.
63 days, and a human is 9 months, but
Yeah.
a dog it's 63 days.
And dogs only get their cycle every 6 to 9 months.
Oh, I think he farted.
Every 2 hours, baby, he got to shit and eat.
Anyway,
I'm still laughing at what you said. You said, yo, most dog breeders are dusty.
bro, because I worked at Foot Action in Boynton, and there'd be like a lot of you can tell
Nah,
which
yeah.
one's a dog breeder because there'd be some that be bringing them. They'd be
But
doing
it comes
meetups
with
at the Boynton.
it comes
Mall.
with balance. You know what I'm saying? Once you balance your life, you can stay clean. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them. Like I'm not scared to get dirty, but I'm not gonna stay dirty.
Now we see it. We
You
see
know
the
what
Cuban
I'm
around
saying?
your neck. How we know?
All right, now you pocket watching. You pocket watching.
Nah, that's all. No, but listen, this is. But I like that though because as a young nigga, like you doing all this shit
Yeah.
and.
You gotta treat
Like,
yourself
you gotta
sometimes.
treat yourself.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you can't be flying out to countries like Dubai to sell a dog, and it's like, fam, I just gotta drop and go. Like I can't just stay here for a
Hey,
few days.
yeah.
And
We not gonna.
Sometimes
go past
I
that.
do drop
Just-
it. Not,
that's
not,
my next
Dubai
question.
is not. Dubai is not a drop and go state.
That was my next question.
But like, if I'm going
Talk
to like
about the
Cali,
travel.
because I done went there so many times.
it's just for business.
Like now, I just drop. I gotta go Friday. Gotta fly out, drop the puppy
There's
off,
some shit
come
in
back.
Cali too.
Bro, there's so much like this line of work is so fascinating to me because I never owned a dog.
Yeah.
So like every time like I see like dogs, I'm just always amused by it because I just never had it.
Yeah.
And I got like the older I got, I see how like big like bullies and pit bulls are like becoming French bulldogs. Because I'm from Broward County. I'm from like Fort Lauderdale, Tamarack area.
Yeah.
Whereas like when I was growing up there, you couldn't give away a pit bull because like they were feared. And they're already even in Palm Beach, as you're driving around, you say, oh, there's signs, oh, no pit bulls allowed. And do they I know it's a bully, but they're gonna consider it a pit bull, correct?
Nah.
Really?
Nah. Someone who doesn't know is gonna consider it a pit bull. Like, they're all families of the bully breed. You know what I'm saying? The American Bull Terrier breed. It took pit bulls to create this dog. You know what I'm saying? A breeding English Bulldog, American Bulldog, Staffordshire Terrier, American Bull Terrier. All that mixed together is what created this breed. You know what I'm saying? People creating F1s, which is like the first breeding to create the breed. You know what I'm saying? It's like taking the foundation of one dog and another dog to create another dog. That's what an F1 is.
I hear that.
And that was a long time ago.
Damn.
2000s.
So my last question is like how often do you fly to sell a dog? Do you do any like personal meetups or how do people connect
It's
with
about
you?
50-50. It's like, it's really just true. Like, if I have time in my schedule, I would love to meet everybody I sell the dog to. I meet them, but online. You know what I'm saying? I would love to like meet them and like walk in the house, but you don't have time to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so you don't actually just hand it off? It's like
Sometimes I have a shipper. Like
Okay.
that, you know what I'm saying? I obviously have to do like a small like background check, ask them like questions like.
But here's my thing: do they send you a deposit? Do they wire the money?
Yeah,
Like,
I got money in all different types of ways.
Big transactions like
Yeah,
that.
nah,
Like,
I
I'm
got
pretty
money
sure
in
they
all
want that
different
for their
types of ways.
taxes too. Like, your
I
account is
didn't
gonna-
know what a wire was until like last year or 2
What?
years ago. Cause
What?
damn, I work a 9 to 5.
Yeah, nah, look.
That-
I've
that's
gotten money.
different.
I got money in crypto one time. Someone paid me in crypto one time.
Oh shit.
So that was like I was like kind of excited. I was more and more like, damn. But honestly, I probably never. I'll do it, but I don't want to do it because it's a headache. I was like, damn, I got the money now. I gotta trade it and I gotta swap it and I gotta do all these fees and I gotta wait.
Now you putting me to work.
I'm pretty sure like Zell was like, yo, sir, like this is a little too much for today, man.
Yeah. So no, I get money all types of ways. Like
Legally.
I mean, it's all legally. Like ain't no, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying like I get paid for the dog. I don't do. All I do is dogs. Like I don't do. Like I have a tax business, and like I just put that on autopilot. Like what I do is dogs. I don't do.
No,
Yeah,
I got you, but
Oh,
I
yeah,
feel
sorry,
like to
no, yeah.
clarify with them.
Oh no, I was clarifying for them that like yo,
Yeah,
I ain't on none of
know
that,
something.
bro.
Man, but I see definitely, bro, the business is booming. Like I say, you have the dogs, you have the merch, and bro, like there'd be like he listed like a whole list of just fees and
That's crazy.
and what's the word I'm looking for? I haven't done freaking
Economics in a while.
not economics, freaking accounting in a while.
Yeah.
Like expenses. He listed so many expenses. Like, damn, where is the profit in this? But then again, it's like when you see some of the prices.
When you getting a litter of puppy, you know what I'm saying? Like I just said, like okay, to breed a dog from, let's say you were gonna start, right? And that's why you can't just look at it just for money because
It's gotta be a
you're gonna
passion
take
thing.
losses. You know what I'm saying? Like
course.
I bought a dog for $15,000, a female, right? Took her across the whole United States, like, you know what I'm saying? Promoted her, put another 15,000-20,000 on her just to champ her out. You know what I'm saying? To get her known and seen by a lot of people, and she passed away before I could even breed her. You know what I'm saying? So that's just all that went down the drain. You know what I'm saying? But then there's dogs that, you know, they give me 11 puppies. You know what I'm saying? She gave me 11 puppies, and I'm gonna sell each one for, you know what I'm saying, 7,500 to 15,000. And then, you know.
Get your leg back.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get your way back,
So
keep it pushing.
as a broke boy, what is a dog that I can afford? Can I afford a French, a pit? Because the bullies do sound a little bit more expensive. Like, what is the cheapest dog to get?
They are pretty much, you know, like my pet home dogs. Like you just getting a dog for a pet, not to breed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're gonna start off at $5,000. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's just.
Still a little steep,
No, it's steep, but I mean, like it's.
but it's not.
Cause
It's doable. It's
yeah,
more
because
doable
you're getting,
than
you know what I'm saying.
15 right
Obviously,
now.
repeat customers, you're gonna get some discount here and there. You know what I'm saying? But it's you're not getting a regular dog no more. You're getting a dog that took work, that I put work behind, and you my partners put work behind.
So you're getting a passion project in a
And,
sense.
you're getting cream of the crop. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You're getting a dog that when you walk around, I guarantee you walk around with that puppy. I can give you a free puppy, and I can give you the puppy that puppy right there. You can walk around, and you'll get the difference of attention that you'll get from the dog, like a car. You know what I'm saying? Like
I hear that.
It's
Because a Corvette and a Ferrari are different.
Yeah. I have one
Yeah.
last question. So I'm pretty sure a lot of guys, get into this business to, for the likes of women. They feel like, oh, this is gonna get me bitches, or men might just buy a dog to get that.
I've had a couple. I've had a few. Not even a few. A lot of like baddies like buy dogs off me.
Yeah.
But nah, man, I'm business first, bro.
Yeah, I'm not saying you are, but I'm saying like, do you see that out there?
I
in the
see it all the
field?
time. Like, I've showed a couple of girls, and I post them on my story, and people be like, "Oh, I know you gave her the dog." I'm like, you played yourself.
That got a bag.
Hey,
I didn't
money
even
comes
try to
first.
hit, bro.
Hey, in this business, it's got to be MOB.
Nah, for
Money over
real.
bitches. Like,
Nah,
What's the most surprising person that you pulled up and sold a dog to? It could be a celebrity, football player.
Honestly,
Fucking-
look, my thing with celebrities and like football players, they're more normal. It'd be the person that is like who's low key as hell, and like they got that crazy bag. Like I went to Jersey one time to drop off a dog, and I'm thinking I'm gonna be
like
you know what I'm saying?
a
I'm,
tech company.
yeah, I
owner.
drove all the way out there. I think I'm not in tech company. White dude, he a grower.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I get there and I'm like, bro, this nigga live on a beach in Jersey? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, now
Get
different.
to it.
No, wait. Me and my boy, we pull up. I'm like, oh, I think we here. So I get there, I'm like, damn, okay, I'm looking at the whips. I'm like, that nigga got a G63, the S63, he got
the man said, I'm about to get a bag
Right,
off my
wait. I got paid. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
You
dropping
did.
off the dog. Bro, it was a crazy story because like they come out, you know what I'm saying? He's loving white people, and I'm like, I'm looking like a dog man. I'm not even dressed up. I'm on a road trip. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, like, when I talked to the dude on the phone, I wasn't expecting this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get there, his family's like, they're like being so much hospitality. It was like it almost makes me awkward because I had to keep saying no because I'm like. And then I had to say yeah, because like they kept offering me everything. Oh, we got food. You want this? You want this?
I'm
like,
taking everything.
Da-da-da. And then he started telling me, he's like, I have a grow operation or whatever, somewhere in Cali with
Yeah.
Jim. He's like with Jim Jones' brother, and I'm like, oh damn, that's
Oh,
crazy.
shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, I got you, because I'm smoking, like we're smoking weed, and you know what I'm saying, driving
You
up
said
there.
yes to that.
Right? Nah, wait. So
I said no.
I'm like,
You got me at the
I'm like,
weed.
damn, we were like on our last like 2 blunts, and I'm like, damn, we gotta get some weed out here. But we knew someone in New York. We were like, man, we don't want to drive all the way out there. So he kind of like heard the conversation. So he comes up and he hands my boy 2 ounces. Right?
Oh,
like
shit.
just hits him in the chest. He's like, it's on me. And I'm like, oh shit. He gave us some gas, bro. Like,
The perks.
yeah, that was one person. But the other person was like them people like fascinate me because I'd be like, it's like they have $1 million operations. Like the dude told me like Cookies was trying to buy his brand
Oh, shit.
for $18 million or something like that.
I know who you're talking about. I forgot his name.
What, Burner?
Burner or something.
No, that's who was trying to buy it.
Okay.
Burner owns Cookies, right?
Yeah.
But he was trying to buy it from the dude. Like the dude pulled up a Lambo. His little brother pulls him a Cullen. I'm looking at them like, but me and my partner looking at them like, what the fuck? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like this is crazy. Because on the phone he told
Big
my partner
business.
he was pulling up in a McLaren. He pulls up in a Lambo. He's like, oh, my McLaren caught a flat. Like,
So I can't wait to flex like that.
So I'm yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, to me, it's like motivation. Like you get to meet people like, you know what I'm saying? When I sold my dogs to the dude in Dubai, like he owns like some oil something company type of stuff over there, and he makes
He one of
stupid
them.
bread.
Now,
know
when
what
you
I'm
going back, we gonna chop it up. Dubai, I hear that
you'll be a
Dubai air is
transporter for
saying?
you.
Bro, transporter makes a lot of, like if you have a connect with and there's flight nannies, like you pay girls to, you know what I'm saying, or dudes, you know what I'm saying. Most likely, you like to pay girls, like they just know how to handle stuff better.
Yeah.
That's true. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes down to meeting a new person, for the
Niggas
first
be
time,
rough and
it's-
shit,
it's-
yeah.
yeah, like
And they leave a better impression
Yeah.
too.
So like and most girls are flight attendants, so they
The
have
dog
the
mules.
they
Not
have
drug
the
mules, dog mules.
they have the connections to get the flights for dirt cheap.
Okay.
So for them, you know what I'm saying, they charging $1,000 to $2,000 for shipping. if they don't, if their flight ticket was really supposed to be like $700 and they got it for $100, they're making even more money. You know what I'm saying? So for them, it's like that's why they do it. You know what I'm saying? If you get a connection with the flights and stuff, you can make so much money off selling dogs. I mean, off of shipping dogs. Not even breeding them, just shipping them.
Dope.
Man, bro, I really wish we can be here longer though. Bro, like,
Yeah.
damn, we
Gotta
already
do
have
a
past
part
an hour
2.
already, bro. We definitely need a part 2, man, because there's so much
Nah,
questions.
for sure.
There's definitely so many questions I didn't even get to ask, but it's like, bro, like,
Fam, you definitely welcome back anytime you want.
Hey, bro,
Anytime
I'll
you
bring
want,
the
You
dog.
bring
I'll
a
bring the big
guest
boy.
if you want, but yeah, man. I learned so much because, like I said, I just, hey, he's so cute, and it
Yeah.
stops right there, you know. But this is very like
very insightful. Yeah.
insightful, and I like learning about things that I don't know. And you very passionate about what you do. You very knowledgeable, and I love to see us
Yeah.
being represented in those areas because there's so much money out there. But if we only feel like we gotta play ball or just fucking rap to get a bag, then you don't think like
Yeah.
people,
you're right.
niggas probably making it like
Or
you
just
said.
going to get a job that ain't
niggas
gonna
is
take
making
care
a
of you. You
killing
know what I'm
in
saying?
in your field. So
Like,
that's love, bro. I love what you do, bro.
Appreciate it.
We'll support you in
appreciate
any
y'all
way,
too,
shape,
man.
or form.
You know what I'm
And yeah, man.
This boy gonna pee on the table.
This
Oh,
platform
shit.
was created to put a spotlight on people like you, just
Appreciate
doing
it.
something, being different, breaking the mold, and I could see you making history, bro. Because I don't know too many people on your level that's doing this that look like you. So
That's a fact,
yeah, man,
bro.
keep at it, man. Keep
No,
growing,
and
keep
Nate,
working.
Where can people find you?
Yeah.
On social media,
They
NMG
say,
Bullies.
well, if you want to buy a dog,
you go nmgbullies.com or NMG Bullies on Instagram, NMG Bullies TikTok, or Nate NMG Bullies on Facebook.
Oh yeah, and actually, and I'm pretty sure this question might come to you a lot before we wrap up. Do you do payment plans or straight up?
I do layaway plans. Like, you could start making payments and it'll hold your spot on the dog.
okay.
And then when you finish paying, you could pick the dog up.
get the dog.
But I don't let nobody. I've been burnt too many times like
Yeah, I
that.
feel that.
I hear that.
Okay.
I definitely hear that, man. But Nate, I definitely appreciate it, man. You definitely came a long way since I met you at Park Vista. The
And
good
we
old
all
days.
did. My dog got full beard.
Yeah.
We got the Cuban on too.
Listen, I feel naked out here. Yo, boy, got me.
Come on, man.
Yo, boy, I'm not making
Sell
that
a brick,
much
man, or sell a dog.
Yo, boys got me today. You know what I mean?
Man, what do you go by, man?
I go by the name of Cheech, a.k.a. I might have to become a transporter, a.k.a. I forgot my Cuban, apparently. A.k.a. man, come to my R&B party, man. Tomorrow it's going to be lit, man. Hurricane, Novocaine, whatever is happening, we in there.
Oh, and of course, right even before I forget, hold on a second.
What happened? Oh, my God. What he got going on?
Got you a birthday gift.
What?
I had
Okay,
this in the tuck for a minute.
That's crazy,
So-
man. That nigga gonna start.
Do not show my address on camera.
He gonna make me cry.
Oh, you snap.
Yo, this nigga got me a. Oh!
That's his favorite artist.
That's my favorite artist. He got me a shirt. He got
A
me a
vintage-
vintage Usher shirt. Yeah.
Oh, you snap.
Oh, yo.
There you go, man.
Oh, what the fuck? Yo, I love you, bro. That's love, bro.
Come on,
Fuck.
man.
Right.
That's why I'm here, dog.
Wow,
Good.
bro.
And I go by the name of Gary, aka In Gary We Trust, aka your favorite hype beast, black business supporter, aka a good friend, and aka this beard came from wisdom.
Yeah, whatever.
Shit.
Stop eating that from the back.
Fuck you, man. And happy birthday, Cheech, of course.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it,
Yeah,
dog.
man. And what is
Wow.
this?
And we are
All right, these are the aesthetics. Catch y'all next time.
Wow.